part 1. We do not produce electrical energy. We never did, and we will never do. You all know what this is. We call it a battery. You say that there is a charge of electricity inside it, but you're wrong. There is no electricity in this. Two different metals for a positive and negative terminals, a conducting liquid or semi-liquid, and that's it. Remember our lovely trees? We found out that there was a void, a point where all energy was attracted to. That is what makes trees grow. We could see that this point was also present in the seed and in all cells. It is through this point, or billions of points, of what any living being is built upon. Through these points all growing has originated, as well as all rejuvenation and the connector to what nourishes and constructs. The same counts for the battery. It also generates this attraction, but not in a point, but creating a barrier, then narrows the flow of the field enough to simulate an entry point of energy. But it's a trap. The trap starts to work when someone connects a battery to a circuit with something connected that can consume pure energy, a light bulb, a cell phone, and then the trap closes its middle first and starts to strangle the field, forcing it to get consumed in the most sterile of manners, possibly where anything will grow, but the destruction has started. The battery doesn't grow when used, it destroys itself during the use. How different the energy works when it encounters a real point of life, and not a fake one in the shape of a trap. We don't produce electrical energy, we never have. We strangle the force of life and press that force into metals to provoke polarity, making two of one, separating, creating barriers and harvesting. We drain life. No battery contains electricity. It's closing the trap. The circuit, when the energy of life is forced closed to metals or conducts, it's the longing of life to come together again to fight polarity, what produces a terrible bleeding, and the blood extracted, we call it electricity. Electricity doesn't flow in metals. More than 50 years it is well known and documented that it flows around them when a circuit consumes it. Metals are not good conductors. They are the barriers to the force of life, and they can trap this force when converted into an electrical circuit. Touch a tree and you'll never get discharge. Don't try the same with touching a working bare metal circuit. The force of life will kill you in its jump into freedom. Touch a leaf, a tree, a branch, a flower, where the force of life is not force, where the force of life is exactly what is needed. No discharge, correct use of that force of life. There is a weakening of the electromagnetic field of Earth, which is strongly related to the constant brutal harvesting. But from where comes this energy, and why is it a finite resource?